people that watch the replays if you include who's here. It's pretty good. So with that being said, I will deliver the value because it's time for me to follow Eric's first rule to duplication. As the leader, I must lead by example. Some of you have seen, I don't know if you've seen it, I'm just guessing. Some of you know that I was going to do a live streak of live streams. Did anyone know I was planning on doing that? Did I mention it here? I don't know.
Yes.
Okay, well, I've changed my approach. And I'm not going to talk about that, but it's a blog post I called I Quit and the reasons why. The reasons are because I got to get back in the field and build the fire a little stronger. So I'm going to give you guys some stats on how you can be in the 1 percentile of network marketers. How would you like to be in the 1%? Because it's easy to do. Ready? It's easy to do because most people don't do anything. So if you do a little bit, you're already in it for more than half. So I'm going to share some numbers with you. And they blew my mind. Let's talk about the network marketing. We're not going to talk about the network marketing numbers, but I'm going to just throw them out there because maybe it won't be as discouraging. I don't know. It was very helpful to me. Did you guys know that people with a real estate license?
Mailbox.
It's okay. If you guys want to unmute, just unmute yourselves. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make sure I got those annotations off. Oh, I can't do that yet. Just unmute yourselves if you want to through the beginning anyways. Business is hard. Entrepreneurship is hard. Did you know that people who have the real estate license, I didn't know this. You can chime in because I did not know this. 90% of realtors who have the real estate license never sell one house. What the hell? It's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
They're not salespeople, that's why.
And they got the real estate license. And
Yep.
I'm leading towards something here, that we have the best business profession here. If you have any entrepreneurial bone in your body, this is the better way. Could you tell? There's a lot of Eric worry coming out because this is from Eric. Did you also know that out of all small businesses created in the US, I know some of you will relate because some of you are business people. The average to start is $65,000 to start a business in the US. 50% of the businesses fail within 12 months. 80% of them have failed in their first 5 years. 94% of them have failed in the first 10 years. What? That's crazy. So the moral of the story here, and this is directed to you as a leader. Please look at my perspective here. I'm not talking to you, I'm talking with you. Understood? This is for you as a leader, which you will experience on your team. And if you know this in advance, you'll be prepared and you hopefully won't be discouraged. Most people who start something don't finish. I am guilty. They're good at starting over all the time, but not finishing things. Just be aware of that, okay? Let me give you the network marketing numbers. Out of 100 network marketers, 70 out of 100 are consumers. 70 out of 100 are consumers. They never recruit one person. You can't change that. As Jim Rohn would say, like you can't change the seasons. Being aware of this fact, because I'm a drill sergeant guy. You guys know me. I'm like, you got to do this. You got to make $1 million a year. Not everybody wants to make $1 million a year. I'm working on my leadership before we blow up at a smaller group here.
Want to play Titanic?
When you get an idea.
I'm going to still let you guys unmute yourselves. So that's 70 out of 100. Okay, guys? Just be aware of that. Consumers are defined as either customers or People who intend on being distributors but change their mind along the way. Just people who have never recruited one person. 20 out of 100 are social enrollers. They recruit from one or two people in their entire career. Okay? 20 out of 100. So that's 70, 80. That means out of 90 out of 100. You're with me, right? It's a bit of a reality check, right? I couldn't sleep last night. I was so happy when I heard these official statistics because I'm like, what am I doing wrong? So let's go through that. 70 out of 100 and close my Facebook. 70 out of 100 never recruit one person. 20 out of the 100 recruit from 1 to 2 in their entire career. 5, we're going down the line here. We're getting into the 1%. 5 out of 100, they're considered retailers. That's what the industry calls them. They recruit between 3 and 5 personally in their entire career. And they're in the 5% of all network marketers, guys. Not too hard to be in the top 5%, is it?
Right.
I'm just saying, there's a big silver lining here. You're probably saying that means like 5 out of my team will 5 people out of 100 that I recruit will recruit 3 to 5. Yeah. So when I looked at my numbers, I recruited exactly 100 people. Tina Delgado was number 100. I looked at all the numbers, everybody that I recruited, these are friggin' pretty damn accurate. And then I could say, just keep going, Mark. Everything is supposed to be this way. It's refreshing. Okay, we're going down to 3. This is awesome. 3 out of 100 will recruit between 6 and 9 in their whole career, personally. 6 and 9 in their whole career. Between, out of 100, only 3 will do that. They're considered recruiters. Those people would have a title as an official recruiter.
Yeah, with that, I'll normal rundown and check the order here.
I'm just going to not allow you to unmute yourselves for the 2 final points, then I'll allow you to unmute yourselves. This is Stephen Harris. And the final one, guys, 2 people out of 100 of all network marketers on the globe will recruit more than 10 people. Only 2 out of 100. They're called the super recruiters. The super recruiters. So if you recruit 100 people personally, you can't, I'm going to allow you, I'll allow you to unmute yourselves in a sec. If you recruit 100 people personally, 2 of them are going to recruit more than 10 people. You could look at that in 2 ways. You could look at it in a way of, oh my God, that's not a lot of people. Seems like a waste of time. Well, first of all, it's called network marketing. That's from Holden Bugs, only in the beginning. But here's the good thing, in my opinion. If you recruit 10 people personally, I don't think anyone's done that yet. I know Don Strace is very close. He's at 7. If anyone ever recruited, and our entry fee is only $25, as I will explain. So if you recruit 10 people, you are in the 2%. Now, you want to be in the 1%? I'm a 1%er in everything I do, so I might as well tell you. If I'm not going to do something if I'm not going to be a 1%er. Or I'm just, that's me though. I'm a red personality. So the average, because some people have recruited hundreds of people. Jesse Lee Ward has recruited 5,000. So I said over 10. The average across the board of a super recruiter is 27. 27 out of all the super recruiters, which means anyone who recruits 28 people would be in the 1% of all network marketers in the planet. And if you are in the 1% of the if you are in the 1%, if you recruited 28 people and you stay in the game and maintain 28 people over time, you're going to go to the top. Then the consistency pays off. Does that make sense? So get your 28. That is why I'm saying, instead of leading and getting on my soapbox, the priority, I'm just, as a leader, it's my job to teach you this, because that's what I'm doing. I'm going into the field. I hope I hope that was a bit of a wake-up call. I don't know if it was refreshing. I thought it was very important to share. Actually, that wasn't even on the schedule tonight. That was not even on the schedule tonight. How long did that take? 16 minutes, no problem. That was supposed to be the live for tonight after, but I'm not doing it. I'll do it tomorrow. So guys, you can unmute yourselves. Did anyone have any opinions on that or any thoughts? Or you want me to just jump right into the lesson today?
That was a big eye opener, Mark.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Say,
It was just show you're not looking for everybody. You're looking for a few of the right people,
Yeah, well, yeah. I find it super interesting because, well, for a lot of reasons. I think one of them is that I just got to keep bringing more people in at this point. Keep bringing them in.
Is Angela trying to get in?
No, she said she's going to just read or something tonight.
Well, she didn't think she was going to be able to get in.
Yeah.
It's mind-blowing, though. Do you guys know who the radio is?
What's that?
Is
On the
that
radio on.
Is Dolores the guilty one again?
No, not this time. Sounded like it was coming.
It's
His
Tom.
mom got a background.
It's it's okay. It's fine.
Pointing fingers.
So
You, Tom.
What?
It's you,
I got-
Tom.
That's all right.
We got you.
well, it was
It's
super.
off now.
It was super refreshing for me to know these numbers, actually, because I started getting frustrated, to be honest with you guys, because I'm like, I'm at 100 people. Now I can sit back and just teach and do lives and do social media, but it's not going to work out, which brings me to the lesson tonight. Many of you, I think you would like to see me recruit people from A to Z, right? Yeah?
Yeah,
Well, it doesn't matter because you're getting it anyways. And my hope is that the 2 out of the 100, I don't know which ones you will be here, but there are 2 people here that are super recruiters because I brought 100 people in. So among us, there are people who will recruit 28 people. Hello, whoever you are. You're either here live here tonight or you're watching the replay, but you are here. You're on this team. There will be 2 of you that will recruit 28 people. And what's going to make that happen could be just a subtle approach in the way you prospect. It could be one word. It could be one simple thing. Because once you prospect somebody properly, you just do it again. And you do it again. And you do it again. It's like unlocking the key. Right? Would you agree? Once you
Yes.
get one person, would you not do the same thing pretty much again? If it
looking
was
for the key.
successful the first time? Especially with our products. Our products are insane. I'm like, all I want to do is get somebody on the product. My job is to get somebody on the product for a month and then just wait it out. But that's the hard part. Here is my 3 goals when I approach someone, or I want someone to, I want to recruit. Here's my approach. Goal number 1 for me. We have an amazing opportunity here, guys, because we can get people plugged in for 25 bucks. And we have a team, a plethora of training and a community and training for life, like for 25 bucks. So my goal number 1 is to get somebody in at 25 bucks, give them the world, and let them decide at their own pace. My goal number 2 now is to meet every single person in person after they come in at the 25 bucks. Just get on the Zoom and chat with them. So the purpose of the $25 for me, it's easy, right, guys? Wouldn't it be a lot easier to show somebody a video and get them in at $25 than sell them on the latest, greatest thing and get them to buy a startup kit?
Yes.
I mean, so my purpose of the $25, every goal has a purpose. There's 3 goals for me in this order. Goal number 1, plug them in at $25. The purpose of that is for them to see the community, to see the training, to see the tools we have in our team, to see the meetings. People can ask questions in the chat once we're done here till their little heart's desire. And the Eagles are going to ask questions. And the support. Anybody could go in our 24-hour chat and say, where do I get this tool? Or what are you using as a script? Or whatever you want. This is $25. That's my goal. I didn't say make a sale. I didn't say get a distributor. That's my goal. Just to get them in at $25 and offer them this. Singular goal. Next goal is to meet them in person on a Zoom. That's my new approach. But I meet them in person after they come in at $25. If I don't get them in at $25, I don't invest my time to build a relationship. That's me. There are a million people in this on social media. I'll keep pitching. As you will see, my approach to get them into $25. The Zoom and the goal of the Zoom is to build a relationship. Pretty much. It's not to sell them. Quite often they'll probably jump in while you, because they'll have questions and you build a relationship. It's super important. Number 3 is the goal is to get them on as a bronze distributor. Bronze distributor. I'm not even hunting for silver or gold. You know why? Because the product is so insanely cutting edge. And with what I'm feeling from it and all the testimonials, I just want them on the patches for 1 month. Once I've done that, my job is done. But do you see how I do it in that sequential order, guys? You see how I'm not saying, try the patch for, I'm not jumping like that. I want them to see the video, the community. I want to meet them in person. And then I want to show them how to order the patches. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to share a video that I just recorded before I got on here to show you some of the Facebook interactions, including Mike, our new bronze distributor that we just started chatting on Sunday. I'm not going to share all of our chat, Mike. Don't you worry. What we talked about in Vegas, I hope I cut that part out. We'll find out soon enough. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, hopefully, if I edited it out. Just kidding. We didn't talk about that. But I'm going to show you some approaches, and you're going to see the common elements. I believe I have a 7-minute video. I'll plug it in. I haven't rewatched it. This is what I do when I contact people. I'm plugging it in. We can talk about it after. And then I'm going to play a portion of the conversation, the Zoom I had with Mike. So you're going to see literally from Sunday to when I contacted Mike and said hi. He accepted, by the way. Mike accepted that I share this with you guys. So from the hello to bronze. So now I can do this. I can mute everyone. All right. Let me know, please, guys, if you can, in fact, see my screen.